movie where you might be very unhappy when you look at it, maybe tears coming to your eyes, you simply change your channel and you see a very happy, pleasant picture and your mood changes completely. So in a similar way, you can change your channels in your own mind. This is the meaning of meditation. Meditation is mainly learning to change your pictures in the mind. There are these meditations called visualizing meditations. They are mainly meditations that help you to change your mood, your emotional state. That's the important thing to understand. So the mental image is very important. So there is a technique that the Buddha pointed out, and that technique is what is normally called the Noble Eightfold Path. But I call it the supernormal Eightfold Way. I call it supernormal because this is not a normal thing to practice that. People don't normally practice this. And to practice it doesn't mean that you become abnormal. You really rise to a higher level of happiness. And this is why it becomes supernormal. The word Arya, it is that word Arya that is being translated as noble very often. But here the Buddha used that word in a special sense. And that special sense is not just noble, it is going beyond the normal, the supernormal state. The normal state was called Putujjana. Putujjana. Putu means common, Jana means the folk, the people, the common people, which means the normal state. So we have to rise above the Putujjana state and enter the Arya state. That means we have to rise above the normal state and enter the supernormal state. So this is very important to understand. And in order to enter this supernormal state, we had to begin with what I call a paradigm shift. A paradigm shift is to change your way of thinking. Now this has been recognized by modern psychologists who are called cognitive psychologists or cognitive therapists. They are making use of this. That our way of thinking is what determines our emotional state. But simply thinking alone is not going to change the emotion. It has to go through a change in the image, mental image. This is why the Buddha's second step was to change the image, Samma Sankappa. The first one was called Samma Ditti, which is the right view or right, what I call the harmonious perspective. It is harmonious. Samma really means harmonious. And harmonious means it brings about harmony. without any conflict. It's the harmony because normally our mind is in conflict. Outside, we come in conflict with other people, we come in conflict with the reality of impermanence, because we are wishing permanence all the time, and we are also coming in conflict with our own mind, because one part of our mind says no, the other part of the mind says yes. So the conflict within. And so this perspective, which is understanding the realities of life, is the harmonious perspective. And once we acquire this harmonious perspective, then our goal has to change. Our goal in life is not going after pleasures, but happiness, which is the state of calm, tranquility. And this goal of tranquility is what is called nirvana. Nirvana. Nir is not another kind of heaven to go into. It is really, nir means non, vana means shaking, movement, which is the stillness of the mind. And nirvana is the mind that can never be shaken, the unshaken mind. The mind that is not perturbed, the imperturbability of mind. And when we make this our goal in life, then we begin to speak calmly, we begin to act calmly, and we begin to live calmly. That means our behavior becomes calm. So once we have made our behavior calm, then we begin to make the mind calm through the process that we today call meditation. But the Buddha called this the harmonious exercise.